welcome to the show. Melancholy Monday is canceled for today. I couldn't come up with anything to regale my multitudes of fans with. This is my duster. I'm not feeling whimsical in the least. Once again, I apologize for the lack of content. I just don't feel like being whimsical or nostalgic. I suppose I should just admit that I'm a failure when it comes to YouTube and get on with my life. But don't want to do that just yet. Look how messed up my apartment is. A pile of clothes used to be. Is there a way to reverse this so that it looks right? Fucking light pisses me off. It's supposed to be over here. It is on the other camera. Did I already point this out? I think I did, but just in case I didn't, let's see if I'm right. Maybe I have content after all. Yeah, see? Both these cameras are within inches of each other. The external cam, this one on the right, is reversed. And then the laptop cam straight up. Well, maybe the laptop cam is actually reversed. But if I look over this shoulder, I see that light. Okay, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. My brain can't wrap itself around it. It's probably because half my brain is damaged beyond repair. Maybe I should change my channel to the Shirtless Wonder. Oh, Jesus. I don't have anything for you. Wax, nostalgic, whimsical. I don't even remember the complete definition of melancholy that I looked up just last week. I look tired, don't I? It's probably because I am. I refuse to be tired. I'm a stubborn old man with perverted thoughts and I'm a cynic. Let's wax nostalgic about Umbrella Academy. Soon, hopefully sooner than later, I'm going to put my reaction to Season 1, Episode 10 up, which I think you'll find interesting, perhaps humorous. I enjoyed Season 1 of The Umbrella Academy quite a bit. I enjoyed it way more than Breaking Bad, nowhere near as good as The Walking Dead or The Boys or Game of Thrones. It's just as good as, but in a different way, than Better Call Saul. And Better Call Saul is hundreds of times better than Breaking Bad. And then we start watching Season 2. We start reacting to Season 2. We forget to turn our microphone on. Well, we don't forget to turn it on. We don't realize that it's not on. And we do that reaction, and that's humorous and fun and silly, and you can't hear a word I say, unless you can read lips. And then I make a video explaining how season 2 reactions will be delayed because of my failure with the microphone. And I realized I get done with that about 10-15 minutes later. Microphone's still not on. It's on now. I have a green light on my phone that tells me it's on. Why I didn't look at that. And anyway, I had to make a decision. Do I just watch the rest of season 2 without reacting because I'm kind of interested? But at the same time, here's what happened with Umbrella Academy from my point of view. Season 1, kind of like a plane taking off. Season 2, real quick, like, just went right in the crapper. I don't remember, I can remember some of the things I saw and what I said, but I don't remember if it was on the complete reaction that I have and I intend to put up. Well, John, why don't you just watch it before you continue talking about it? Because it's not that big of a deal. Season 2 went all kinds of weird, crazy, unnecessary, bad acting, lighting, sound, in the crapper. It was like, from my point of view, amateurs trying to fix a clusterfuck and just making things worse. Thank goodness for Aidan Gallagher. I really like this young man. He's a heck of a talent. Aidan Gallagher plays number 5, who appears as a young teen. I think he's supposed to appear 13 or 14. I think he looks more like 15 or 16. But in reality, in the show's reality, he's like 56. So you got a young man portraying a 56-year-old in the body of a 13 or 14-year-old. That's damn good acting, if you ask me. I love those types of situations. I was a huge fan of Quantum Leap. I used to tell people Scott Bakula has got to be the world's greatest actor. He didn't just portray a black man or a pregnant woman. He portrayed a scientist trapped in time, portraying a pregnant woman or a black man. And he did it well. Quantum Leap was a great series. Why no one's reacting to that? Probably because it's unavailable. I reacted to it. I made everybody watch it. They came over to my house. They were watching Quantum Leap. I recorded every single episode. Still have them somewhere. I used to take notes. I knew when his birthday was, what his anniversary. I knew everything about the character, Samuel Beckett. I knew the opening dialogue by heart. This was years ago before the stroke. I don't know it now. I wish I did. That would be impressive. But I was really impressed with Scott Bakula. His capability of portraying these different characters. Characters within characters. I've always found that fascinating. Some actors can do it rather well. Some should never even try. Okay, I think I had something. This is just going to be a quickie. I want to talk about actors I think are good or actors actors I think are bad. I only bring this up for one reason. It's the only way I could think of to say what I was about to say. I think Robert Duvall is by far a better actor than Marlon Brando or Robert De Niro or Al Pacino. It's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Fuck you if you don't like it. Sean Penn is on the same level as Robert Duvall. Two great, wonderful actors. To my knowledge, they've never worked together. That's a shame. Tom Cruise, I can't call him a good actor or a bad actor because Tom Cruise cannot act. Tom Cruise, in his early days, was a fine actor. Legend. Great performance. I can't think of anything. I know he did Risky Business, but he did a couple things. Oh, Taps. Pretty good performance. And what was it? The Outsiders. Very good performance. Here's the problem. The actor became a celebrity. The celebrity forgot how to act. And then the celebrity became a superstar, and the superstar forgot to give a shit. The only thing he's done that I've really enjoyed actor-wise was The Last Samurai. I didn't see some of those bullshit movies he did. I saw all the Mission Impossible movies. He's not acting, he's posing. I used to befuddle people by telling Tom Cruise, Kevin Costner, and there was another one whom I can't remember. They're just posers. Kevin Costner, not so much. I apologize, Mr. Costner. At the time, that's what I felt. Things have changed. But Tom Cruise he was Tom Cruise in a fighter jet. He was Tom Cruise in a race car. Whatever. He was just posing. He wasn't really acting. But like I said, I can't tell you he's a good actor or a bad actor because he can't act. Might as well talk about Kevin Costner. He tells a story on, I can't remember what, I think it was the Graham Norton show, about where Dances with Wolves come from. How he had a friend, I should let him tell it. Look up Kevin Costner on Graham Norton. I guess I could find it myself. No, I'm just going to paraphrase. Basically, he was helping out a friend. The friend turned out to be a moocher who complained, and he ended up getting on Kevin's nerves. Kevin had to kick him out of the house because he was living with Kevin. Kevin was being a good guy. And then the guy while he was living with Kevin, he was working on something. He was a writer friend of Kevin Costner. And he kept asking Kevin to read what he was working on. Kevin said, "Fuck you, man. Go away. I don't bother me. I'm doing everything just for you. Just leave me alone with that." And he kept asking him to read it, and he wouldn't read it. And finally he had to kick him out. And he ended up completely helping him. Turns out he finally read what the guy was working on. It was Dances with Wolves. That story, I love that story. Look up Kevin Costner on YouTube. Graham Norton Show. It's a great story. And obviously he would tell you it better than I ever could. I don't think he'll tear up. But he's an actor, so we wouldn't know anyway. Yeah, I thought Kevin Costner was a poser at one point. I can't remember what he posed in, but he's done some fine work, hasn't he? I mean, compared to some of the other freakazoids that were out at about the same time he was. I used to rate actors based on who they worked with. For instance, Sean Penn has worked with, I believe he did movie with Al Pacino or Robert De Niro. Well, I know he did one with Al Pacino. He did Carlito's Way. He played the lawyer. There's a sharp contrast between that character and a previous character, Jeff Spicoli. For those of you who may live under a rock, Jeff Spicoli was one of the main characters from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That was played by Sean Penn. And if you contrast that character next to the lawyer character he played in Carlito's Way, you'll be asking yourself if that's the same person. And it is. It's a testament to Mr. Penn's acting ability. Anyway, I used to rate, there's two ways I used to rate actors on whether or not they were good or not. Who they worked with, and could they do that role. For instance, Tom Cruise could never be Jeff Spicoli, and he could have never been a lawyer. Well, he was a lawyer a few times, at least once. But he was posing as a lawyer. He wasn't acting as a lawyer. He wasn't a lawyer. Anyway. Sean Penn, Robert Duvall, are two of my favorite. And the reason I like these guys is because of their ability to portray a character. Jeff Spicoli, Augustus McCrae. I don't need to say any more on the subject. Be safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, be kind to people. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends and your family and your doctor and your dentist and your preacher and your teacher and your neighbors. Toodaloo. Happy Monday.